It's prime time for mime time, and also for my Let's Play of PokePark Wii Pikachu's Adventure. Hey guys, I'm DeoGenZ. We have to go find a rail in this episode. It was under the Snorlax. So apparently, I completely missed it when we were over there. I was more fixated on making friends with our further evolved self. I guess I very much missed the rail. It must have been right next to us. I'm sure I've already got comments saying, "Oh, you missed the rail. Why did you go back? Why'd you make friends before getting a rail?" But who cares? Because we're going to do it now. And hey, you get to see more of the environment of this world, so if you don't want to get this game, which I perfectly understand... Ah, there's the rail. Really? How could I miss that? Feels like it wasn't there before, but I must have missed it. I'll have to go back over the past episode and see if I just dashed across, going in great anticipation towards Raichu, and just missed it. I might have. But if you don't want to get this game yourself, you can enjoy the environment and scenery through my Let's Plays. See, it's pretty cool with Let's Plays because they work both ways. They can work for the benefit of the developer, they can work against the developer if the developer was lazy or if the mechanics of the game are just not too good. Because Let's Plays are really things for the people. They are by the people, for the people, in the most literal sense. Because it's people with their own personalities, enjoying their games in their own individual ways, whether it's through completing things with perfection, speed runs, however you do it. But it's all unique, it's everybody's experiences coming together. And whether you're looking for your own game's sake to try and find strategies or a method to beat one part of a game that you just don't know how to do, and I've done it before so many times to the extent that, strategy guides seem completely null and void. I don't understand how the business stays afloat with that, but I guess it's offered with exclusive magazines and they stay afloat barely by that, but still. I don't even know how magazine subscriptions get off in the age of the internet. Information is flowing from every corner, but still. Let's Plays are so great because you can use it in that sense, but you can also just look at a game that maybe looks cool to you, but you don't necessarily want to buy. Like Pokemon Rumble. For any Pokemon fan, I would recommend looking at the game, but look at it in videos. Literally, check it out on the Let's Play. You could also check it out on WiiWare as far as the demo goes, but that's probably all the rumbling you want to do. Because after that, it's just spamtastic. I mean, it's spamtastic to start, but you always hope that it gets better. But that's the sad thing, it really doesn't. So, you watch the videos, you live vicariously through that, and it works. You get some good opinions, you get some interesting ideas, and you get to see a game that you wouldn't have bought anyway, but you still get to enjoy being a fan of Pokemon overall. I guess Gibble is using Dragon Rage. I wonder if we're going to see the evolved form of Gibble. Don't spoil it for anybody who is watching this. That was a rhetorical question. Don't actually post that in the comments, because people who do want to watch this front to back, this Let's Play, no need to spoil things. But it would be interesting to see Garchomp. I'd love to get it engaged in a battle. That's another thing. I don't think that Pokemon in the PokePark, Pokemon, PokePark, I guess it's the same thing. I don't think that they evolve. I don't think that there's any special stone like there is in Mystery Dungeon or any kind of anything to make them evolve. There's no level up system, so I don't see that being a possibility. We haven't run into any evolutionary stones. Maybe, if we were to mine this cavern zone out a bit, we could find some evolutionary stones and turn our Pokepals into far more advanced creatures. But we don't have a pickaxe, so we'll leave the mine into Vladimir Z. And ride the mine cart to victory. Woo! Hold on, Pikachu! Okay, so one more thing before we go into the magma zone. We must complete the main minigame of this zone, which is Bastiodon's Block Barrage. Costs 20 berries to play. And let's see what it's all about. I don't actually remember this minigame, to be honest with you. So let's see what we have to do. I think that the game lets you go onto the magma zone without versing Bastiodon first. Or not versing, but playing his attraction first. But you need to collect all the Sky Prism pieces anyway, so why not just do it? Okay, so... Oh, okay, I know what this game's all about. This is kind of like Pong with Pokemon. I'm not very good at Pong, even though I do like the Bit Trip series a great deal. I'm not great at Pong, which is funny. But I like it because it's a music rhythm game. And I don't know if you guys keep up with them, but they've announced that on 3DS they're going to release all the Bit Trip games as a package on the eShop. And of course it's going to be fully 3DS capable, so 3D is going to be viewable with all those games. And if you just want to get a look at what those games are all about, search Bit Trip in my uploads. And I have random various videos of just gameplay, and then I have other videos that are more review types and even interviews with the creator of Bit Trip. Oh yeah, I suck at Pong. Yeah. But they have announced that they're going to re-release all their games as a package on the 3DS, and I'm super pumped for that. I cannot wait to see what those visuals look like in 3D. I still only have Pilot Wings at this time, but I'm getting tons of enjoyment out of my 3DS. Between all the pictures that I've been taking, augmented reality, I find myself doing augmented reality fishing a lot, trying it on different textures and seeing what it yields. If you guys didn't know, if you try augmented reality fishing with the 3DS on different colored surfaces... Oh, is that enough? No. Okay. New record, but new record of suck. Yeah, we need to get up to 4,000. But if you put the augmented reality card on different surfaces, different colors, the 3DS will recognize it, and thus give you different fish to fish from. You'll have different fish in your pond / ocean / little augmented reality piece of heaven. It's really relaxing. And so long as you're in a well-lit room, you can play augmented reality fishing. But I am pumped for Bit Trip Saga. So, not great at Pong. Yeah! But I'm thinking that this round is going to be the one. We just need to make it up to 4,000 points to beat the goal. And I'm not going to require myself to get the bonus for every one of these attractions because, let's be honest, I'm going to suck at a lot of them. You know, that's another thing, speaking about Let's Plays and the novelty and wonderment of them all and what they really do and what they mean for people. It's funny, I thought back in the day when I wanted to... Oh yeah, we got this. 5,700. And we got the bonus. See? Didn't even require it myself, but we got it. But back in the day when I was just watching people do Let's Plays for the own sake of getting strategies and finding out how to get further in a game where I was stuck, I always thought that you had to be hella good at a game. I always thought that you had to have the best times, you had to get perfect runs. I thought that you had to be a master gamer. But that was before I knew anything about editing, and that was before I knew anything about adding personality into Let's Plays, because some of the earlier Let's Plays, and I don't even know if you could call them Let's Plays, more just gameplay videos, but more of those earlier gameplay videos didn't even have commentators on them. It was just speed runs or perfection runs. Perfect perfection runs, there you go. And I always thought that was how Let's Plays or gameplay videos on YouTube had to be. Otherwise nobody would want to see them. So I guess in a sense that wasn't what Let's Plays were, because Let's Plays now, as always, they always have commentators for the most part. And it's always with a unique personality, so you don't need to be super good at a game. So long as you enjoy the heck out of what you're doing. And you don't have to enjoy the heck out of the game, don't get me wrong. I mean, Pokemon Rumble, for example. Rumble. Pokemon Rumble, for example, I think is a monotonous, spammy time waster game, but I have fun walkthroughing, LPing it for you guys, and just talking about random ideas. So in that sense, I don't enjoy the game, but I enjoy what I'm doing immensely. I enjoy the experience that I'm producing. So long as you do that, you can be a LPer, a Let's Player. Walkthrough personality. And now the doors to the magma zone have opened. Hold on tight, Pikachu, 'cause here we go! Minecart ho! Adorable loading screen. Pika, Pika, Pika. The Pika waddle. Oh, this place is hot. Giant pistons coming out of the ground. Fiery furnaces with camera-ups sitting in front of them. Magma pits of ultimate doom. Ooh, Rhyperior standing out in the middle of a lava pit. This looks like an intense zone. And oh, we got some breakdancing Hitmontops too. Awesome stuff. This is definitely a livelier zone than perhaps the Cavern Zone was. I thought the Cavern Zone was kind of annoying in its layout. There was footage that I cut that you guys didn't see, but me running across and just going between zones, or not zones, but parts of the zone, it was just very weirdly linked up on the map. But I think the Magma Zone is more direct. But to some extent, that's a disadvantage. It's a little too direct. As you can see on the map, it's basically just a hook and a spiral, but let's go down the hook and talk to Camerupt. So this is, before we get there, Magby. I always like to make friends along the way. Even though I'm not going for 100% friend catch here, or friend obtaining through this Let's Play, any friends we meet along the way, we will add them. Okay, Ember. Very similar, fail. Very similar to Torchic's Ember. Not very effective. And easy to dodge. Show me what you're made of. Nothing! Into the lava pit. Nope, you would have been protected by the invisible wall. Whoa, hoo-hoo, you're something, aren't you? Yes, we are. We're skull-bashing behemoths. We're Pika Pals! Or Pika Personas, really. Because that's what we're playing as. Oh, look at that. He's got himself a speech bubble. We didn't even have to press 2. He's very eager to talk to us. Oh, okay. Apparently everybody's hot-tempered in this lava zone. Everybody wants to challenge me to a battle. I wonder if there's any other mini-games they'll play with me, like Chase. Camera! Battle me! Exclamation point. Alright, so our thunderbolts will have no effect. Yep, no effect whatsoever. And that's very much appreciated. Ow! Volcanic meteors. Or volcanic spewings, not really meteors, because then it would be from space. But that was something that was annoying in Pokemon Rumble. Moves that aren't effective on types such as ground being electric. It was perfectly effective in Pokemon Rumble. You could hit Gengar with normal type moves, which makes no sense to anybody who's picked up at least one RPG or played any Pokemon related game, because even in spin-off games, they hold steadfast to the type advantage and disadvantage. So I don't know why they just abandoned that in Rumble, but hey, that's a game with all kinds of other problems. So now we have access to the furnace. At least these Pokemon are reasonably hot-tempered. They don't go overboiling overboard with anger and rage, even though they're in a hot zone. They'll only battle you once, and after that, they'll be your friend. So on the next episode, we will start to mine for materials. Maybe Vladimir Z will come on. And we'll use Camerup's furnace. See you then.